Hey y'all. Hey, what's going on? This is Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game, and welcome to today's Fitness Friday discussion where we're going to talk about swimming with your eyes closed. Hmm? What, Crystal? What is you talking about? What I'm about to tell you. First, say hey to your girl if you're here, if you're catching this on replay, like most of you will be. Do me a favor and type replay in the chat. Let's drink up some water as we get ready to just jump into this and let you know where this comes from and why I wanted to share with you all. So I've shared, put a one in the chat, by the way. My OGs type OG in the chat. But I've been sharing my experiences with learning to swim or taking swimming lessons since last year. I think I've been in now for like 9 or 10 months. And I absolutely love it. I go every Wednesday, and this Wednesday, it feels like every time I go, I learn something new. I learn something new about myself, and lessons that I feel are just transferable. So let me tell you all about this week's lesson that I learned and why I'm bringing it to you all. So, one thing that I have struggled with is my form when it comes to breathing. My coach, shout out to Alexis, have been saying for the longest, like, you pop your head up, but I want it to be smooth. I want you to like rotate your body so that you're getting the air, but don't pop up, right? So we've been working on that. And so I typically always breathe to my right. And she's like, let's practice with you doing right and doing left. Okay, cool. And she's an amazing coach. When I tell you she's an amazing coach, because she's real big on talking about the why, right? So as we're talking about it, she's explaining it, what she wanted me to do. Um, I'm over the platform because we can either do deep end or platform, but because we're practicing, I'm over the platform. And I'm noticing that I'm just in my head. I'm in my head because I hear her say, rotate my body. I hear her say, keep my head down. I hear her, the breathing part, like breathing through my nose, that's natural now. But I'm hearing these instructions all while I'm just trying to swim. And so I realized I just, like, I couldn't get out of my head. So I stood up in the platform and I asked her, I said, hey, do you ever swim with your eyes closed? And she was like, yeah, I swim my eyes closed open, just so, because she's an amazing swimmer. And I told her, I said, I think just from my eyes being open and I'm looking around and I can see everything below me. I can see the water, I see the platform, I see all this stuff. I feel like I'm in my head and it's making me think too much, to the point where I'm just not listening to my body. I'm really curious how it will go if I close my eyes. And she said, try it. And I'll be damned. Once I closed my eyes, there was nothing. There was nothing but me and the water. It was literally me just saying, okay, all you got to do is keep moving your arms. All you got to do is keep kicking. All you got to do is keep breathing. Oh, you need some air? Go ahead and turn and grab some air and come back down. It was amazing how just having my eyes closed allowed me to just feel. They say that when you lose one senses, the other ones get heightened, right? So did it, and as soon as I came up, she just smiled. She said, "That was it. That was exactly it." And so my lesson to you all, I want you all to actually, there are a lot of lessons. I don't even know where to start with the lessons or how many lessons there'll be. Usually I like to come in like, I'm gonna give you 5 things. I don't know how many I'm gonna give you because I feel like I'm still learning from them. But the first thing I took from it was to just remove distractions. Y'all, there's so much going on out here in these internets, in these streets. You can go research all day, every day, and find a gazillion things. And now you're like, I don't know which one to do because it says this way, it says this way, and somebody said do it this way, and somebody said do it this way. Well, maybe I'm gonna try this way. And with you trying to do all these things, sometimes you get so overwhelmed where you just don't do anything. Let me know if that's you. If that's you, type that's me in the chat. Sometimes we will keep doing things. This is another lesson. Y'all can keep counting if you want to. Sometimes we keep doing things that aren't actually beneficial to us because we think that's what we're supposed to do. We see other people doing it, but it's not working for our bodies. We're not listening to our bodies. So, oh, case in point, drink up. It's Friday, y'all. Feeling feisty. It's feisty Friday because I'm about to say something. Let me know if I can say it. Let me know if you want to hear it. If you want to hear it, drop 100 because we about to go. When I say we are doing things that don't necessarily, I'm getting hot now. I'm going to take this off. We do things that don't necessarily benefit our bodies because other folks are doing it. And we're not listening to our bodies. Let's talk about mainly these diets that folks are doing, right? Because other folks are doing it. Their bodies, your body, let me say, your body is not responding to it the way you want it to. You tired, you're hungry, you're cranky, all of these things. But because somebody else is doing it, you're going to do it anyway. Listen to your body and what works for you. When you block out all these distractions, i.e., the internet stories, i.e., your friends and your coworkers that it worked for. When you block out all of those distractions, because those distractions lead to comparison. If they feel this way, if they're doing this way, then I should too. And those comparisons make you stop listening to your body. How are you sleeping? What is your mood like? What is your energy level like? It don't matter what other people are doing. It's about what's going on with you. So in those instances, especially when you try something new, and I would encourage you to do it all the time, period, with any situation, any decision you have to make. Close your eyes. Block out those distractions because underwater, I can't hear either. My coach be trying to talk to me. I don't hear. Like she be trying to tell me, like, at what point, oh, because this is what else I learned. Funny lesson. I learned I swim on an angle with my eyes closed because I can't see. Uh, and so she's trying to tell me that I'm about to hit the doggone railing that's coming down from the steps. I can't hear. I just have to put my arm out and I felt it. Right. Right. But when you close your eyes, even close your ears to all these distractions and you focus on what you know and what you're feeling, move from that. Next lesson, what works for other people may not work for you and vice versa. Your style is your style. Be unique. Be you. That is perfectly okay. I can't, the way I watch, every time, my coach's name is Alexis, and she'll tell us something, and then she'll go do it. And it's so doggone seamless, so beautiful, so strong, so powerful, all the good things. And I'm looking like, girl, you know mine ain't finna look like that. But that's okay. Because what I'm also doing is that, and now this is the next lesson. Keep count if you want to. The next lesson to keep working at it. That's the huge thing. Consistency is key. Too often we start something and we stop too quickly before we could even get results. And I'm about to be honest with y'all. Can I be honest? If I could be honest, drop a 100 in the chat again. Drink some water. I will say there were times where she would teach me something new. And because it wasn't perfect, I would stop in the middle of the pool. Just stop. Because I'm like, oh, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. Let me start over. Let me start over. And I started again. Oh, that didn't feel right. That didn't feel right. Let me start over. When all I had to do, and y'all, when I closed my eyes that day, because before I closed my eyes, I kept standing up, getting out my head like, nah, that don't feel right. That don't feel right. When I closed my eyes and like I hit something, I realized I was there, so I stopped. And I was like, oh shoot, I'm all the way down here. Because I was just listening and going with the flow. I didn't quit. I didn't stop. I didn't have to start over and over and over again and wondering why I'm still ending up at the same point or even short of it. Let me know if this resonates with you. Somebody under is picking up what I'm putting down. So when we close our eyes and just focus on what we know how to do, because this is what I absolutely know. I know that you know, and you know that I know you know, that you are supposed to move your body point blank in a period. You're not going to get stronger. You're not going to lose weight. You're not going to get healthier without doing it in some type of way. I ain't say exercise. I ain't say workout. I said move your body. That's all you got to do. Find a way to get your heart rate up. Find a way to get that blood pumping. You got to. How you going to burn calories if you don't? You can't just be stagnant and sedentary and expect to get healthier, to get stronger, to lose weight. Because as they say, use it or lose it. If you don't use those muscles, guess what? They're going to go bye-bye. Now, what don't go bye-bye is fat. Eh. See what I'm saying? So you got to keep moving. You have to. I'm trying to think what other lessons I have for y'all before I let y'all go. But if you can't tell, and for anybody who's coming in, hey, I'm Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game. And I'm talking to you today about swimming with your eyes closed when it comes to your life. I learned a lot of things when I tried, tried swimming with my eyes closed for the first time on Wednesday. And it literally blew my mind. It blew my mind. It was such an amazing feeling to just stop thinking. Y'all are overthinking your way away from health. You are overthinking it. You are spending way too much time doing all this research, and because research can also lead to excuses on why you're not doing stuff. Oh, because I read this and maybe this don't apply. But while I was reading this, I also read this, so maybe I'm gonna try this. And you sitting there spending all this time trying to find what's right for you when you ain't done nothing yet. So find something that works. Find something that's intriguing. Start there. Block everything else out. Close your eyes and stick with it. Give it some time to see if it's going to work so you don't have to start and stop. Start and stop. How many of y'all been on that start and stop? Whether it's your diet, your exercise, your weight loss, whatever. We are such a start and stop culture because we want things to happen quickly and immediately. As I said, I've been taking these swim lessons. I believe I started in April of last year. So we're almost at a year. And it took me a few months to realize, like, oh, I can swim. Am I the type of swimmer I want to be yet? Nope. Am I as strong of a swimmer as I want to be yet? Nope. But you keep hearing that word yet. I've dedicated 10 months to this so far. And as much as, it's like, and I'm in a hotel right now, and I chose this hotel because it has a nice size pool, decent size pool, not super huge, but I've been practicing. I practiced this morning, and I was just talking to one of my girlfriends this morning about it, and I enjoy the water. It's fun. It's great exercise, right? But the thing I enjoy about it the most is the pride that I have in learning to swim at 46 years old. Y'all, we got to be scared and stop being scared to start new things, to try new things. I could have easily said, I'm too old to learn. No. Just like I'm not too old to be coachable. And I want that for you too. You can still learn. You can still just start. Still be open to learning from who you may have never thought. My coach is 21 years old. I don't care how old she is. She's amazing at what she does. And I tell her all the time that it's such a blessing that she has found her gift this early in her life because she is gifted at it. Again, shout out to Alexis at the Swim Advantage in Tinley Park, Illinois. But thank you, Brother Ronald. That sense of pride that I get, like, imagine what you would feel like if you tried and learned something new, because I was deathly afraid of water. Oh my gosh. Woo! Well, when I tell you how much I love it, thank you, Sister Victoria. It feels good. It's relaxing. Something else she had me practice today because I told her I was coming. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna be at a hotel for the next few days. Has a pool. What do you want me to practice?" So she was telling me, to keep practicing my stroke, practice my elementary backstroke, and I'll tell y'all about that on another day. Um, but also she wanted me to practice becoming one with the water. So what she had me do Wednesday, like I got floating down now. Like it's funny how I didn't know how to float when I first got there, but what she also explained is that I'm naturally a sinker because I have more muscle mass, right? And I got a little rump back there. I'm dragging a little wagon, so my body naturally sort of just wants to sink, right? But I float without a problem now. Like I love floating. But with this, it's a different float. You actually allow your legs, like when you're floating, you're basically at the surface of the water, right? The first surface of the water, head back. But with this, you allow your legs to fall. So it's not treading. You're not in the water trying to keep moving and all that stuff. Literally just in the water with nothing but my face coming out, with my legs dangling below me. And she said, that's what you need to keep practicing so you can keep getting comfortable, keep becoming one with the water, so that you get to the point where swimming feels natural to you. So my message is to you, y'all, you just got to find what works for you. Allow yourself to just sit in it. Because a lot of times, let me say this, another lesson. Count them if you want them. We have been so programmed to believe that we need diets, that we need to follow all these crazy workout regimens and all that stuff, when what you really need is just a lifestyle shift. What works for you, where it's just natural, where it just fits. It's not anything extra. It just fits. Oh, like today I'm on the fourth floor. It's just natural for me to go up and down the stairs as opposed to going to the elevator because there's only 4 floors. That's a way of incorporating movement, i.e., aka exercise, aka a workout, into my day. It's just natural for me to have my water so that I'm not drinking extra calories like sodas and all these juices and all that stuff. It's just a part of the day. It's becoming natural. It's natural for me to be like, oh, I don't need all that cheese or all that sauce. It's natural. Becoming one with your body and understanding how your body responds. We don't have to make it hard, y'all. And I was making it really, really, really hard for myself, overthinking, thinking, stopping thinking. Don't think. You know what your body needs to do. You know what your body needs to do. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all go. It's Friday. Thank y'all for allowing me slight tangents and rants, slight soapboxes, all that good stuff. But that's been on my head since Wednesday because it was such a revelation that all I had to do was just close my eyes and focus. Now, I would say this though, that's how I did the majority of my swimming this morning. But before I left, I said, oh, another lesson. Maybe I ain't going yet. My clients mess with me like, you always say you done, then you don't ever go. My husband said the same thing. Trick up. But this is the other lesson. Yes, I figured out that closing my eyes while I swim works for me. It allows me to focus, block it all out. But guess what? That ain't real swimming and ain't real life. So before I ended my swim sessions this morning, I made myself, I said, okay, that was cool. But now let's do it with your eyes open because you're going to have to. Just like with y'all, yes, you need to block out distractions until you figure out what works for you. But guess what? Distractions in life happen. How are you still going to reach your goals, reach your destinations with the distractions that are around you? We can't run and we can't hide from them. They're there. They're there. Life be life. But we also have to practice with those distractions so that we can realize we really got it. We really got it. Like I said, I'm traveling. I posted one of my workout videos this morning, and somebody's like, wow, thanks for the motivation. Because, like I said, a lot of people will use travel as the reason to get totally off track. This could easily be a distraction. I could easily say, I don't have a lot of space to work. I don't have equipment. I don't understand. No. So when I'm at home, guess what? I work out in small spaces with no equipment. So that when I travel, I can do the same. Another reason why I keep talking about the pool, but another reason why I specifically chose this hotel is because it also has a kitchen, full refrigerator, stove. Shoot, I even got a toaster. And what did I do when I got in town? I went to the store, stocked up a few things to make sure that I could stay on track. I just ate a little salad, pre-made salad. I could easily say, well, I'm traveling, so I may as well just order something delivered or go to the brew house or go to this other restaurant or go to this fast food joint. But that's not how I regularly eat. So practicing these things like getting ready-made salads and things like that while I'm at home helps to prepare when we're out. Okay, so that's my last lesson. I think I'm gone for real. I'm gonna try to be gone for real. Let y'all go, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. But that was just the closed eyes. That's really been on my heart because it was just crazy. Like I wish I could describe the feeling that I felt the first time I did it when I realized I was just feeling my body go through the water, and I was naturally doing everything that I was supposed to do because I wasn't thinking. And I want you to do the same. So I know that it can be a challenge for some people to say, well, Chris, that's what you do. You know, you're a trainer. You always researching this stuff. That's how I say, that's how I hear your voice in my head, right? And yeah, I do more research and I do pay more attention to health things than probably the average person. So it is easier for me to incorporate these things in there, but it's not impossible. So if you know you need some help and you want the help to find out how you can just easily incorporate at least movement into your day. Let me know if y'all think y'all move enough or if you know you need to do a little bit more. Let me know that in the chat. But for my people, like I need help, Crystal. And if you need help, raise your hand in the chat. You need help. I got you. Starting on Monday, on the 19th, I'm hosting a free 4-day mindful movement challenge. And the whole purpose of the challenge is to show you how to incorporate movement into your day and life so that you can get that heart rate up, get that blood flow going, so that you can strengthen this thing, so you can feel healthier, so that you can look better, you can live longer, sleep better move, all those good things. And we're going to start with talking about mindful movement. We're going to do some strength training, some cardio, and yeah, we're going to do something with it, right? On those 4 days, I'm gonna have y'all moving and just show you how you can incorporate it into your day every day. So if you know you need this information, and when the other people that you know need it, make sure you share it. All you gotta do is go to bit.ly/move with FNAG, and FNAG is FINAG for fitness is not a game. It's absolutely free. We start Monday. It's just 4 days. Um, Share that with your people. Because I just, at the end of the day, I just want y'all to be healthier and happier. And especially right now, it's February. Unfortunately, a lot of folks have already given up on their New Year's resolution when it comes to health and weight loss and all this stuff. So it's just another way to jumpstart you getting back on that. Yes, brother Dexter, it is. Yeah, it's good. Swimming in that deep, that's another thing. Oh, that's you. I said I was leaving, and now you're trying to get me to go down another rabbit hole. Maybe I'll talk about that next week. But yeah, for my folks who know you need it, head on over to bit.ly/movement for NAG. We start Monday, 4-day mindful movement, where we're going to talk about gentle movement and stretching, cardio, strength training, putting it all together, all that good stuff. Absolutely free. But you do have to register for it, and make sure you share it out with your folks so they can register and y'all can do it together. So I am Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game. This has been our Fitness Friday segment where we talked about swimming with your eyes closed so that you can remove all of those distractions as we're moving through life, right? So I hope to see you all Monday when we get started, 7 p.m. Central. There we go. That's when it will be. And I'll see y'all again next time on Fitness Friday. Y'all be good. Have a good weekend and be safe, because if you have to go out in the streets, I do want you to be safe. So I just want you healthy, I want you happy, and I want you here. Bye.